All right, so people kept tagging me in something in particular. Somebody said, here's the full clip because context of DSP calling LTG a slave on his stream tonight says, notice how he immediately realized he fucked up. All right, let's see what the fuck this Burt Reynolds motherfucker is actually saying. Let's click on it. Let me move the chat so we can see his stressed out classic face. All right, like I said, for some reason, this guy still has a crazy fucking obsession with me. I'm not really sure what it is besides something sexual. I'm pretty sure when he watches my streams, hears my voice, there's something about my voice that crackens in his ear that has this man turned on by me. He's wrote me at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So clearly he was thinking about me with his cock in hand, with his wife in the bed, which is crazy. I like the fact that he's rocking this non-full goatee. I always thought that was kind of odd. I don't understand why a white guy would be thinking about a random black out of nowhere unless there was some sort of sexual obsession. So the mustache is kind of crazy. It goes here, goes there, but it doesn't connect to the bottom, which means he purposely cuts this way in his goatee in an Ice Warden way, which is kind of wild. Let's click on to see what the fuck he's talking about, man. Extremely receded hairline, corners completely gone. And we're just looking at something that basically aligns with his ears. No corners, just cut it off, bro. Let's see what he's doing.
He tried it, and then Kick, of course, immediately detected it and told him, dude, you just tried to scam us.
All right, so this guy's talking about me scamming Kick, which I never did. So if you click on something, right? If you click on something, right? So let me click on Emerald. Am I allowed to click on Emerald on this platform? I think this guy's a fucking dimwit. No? All right, I was just gonna show you guys, basically, I was gonna show you guys what happened, but we talked about this before. I mean, he's talking about me scamming a platform, which I never did. A donator decided to donate to me for the last fucking time. A donator that was dropping crazy candies here. Mind you, we had no problems with the candies here. So you guys remember Portapog. He was dropping crazy candies here. People mass reported his fucking account. You know what they do. People mass reported his account. Whatever, they suspended him for a bit. He made a burner. Since he made a burner, that shit got banned. All right, so he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna go over here to Kick and drop crazy candies. Drop crazy candies over there on Kick. So much so that if you go look at my monthly gifters over there, or all-time gifters, right? All time, I'm clicking on it. Website sucks. All right, I can't click on it. Anyways, he gifted like 1,600 subs over there on Emerald. I call it Emerald because you know why. 1,600 subs. That has nothing to do with me. That's equivalent to you guys coming in here dropping 500 subs over there. What does that have to do with me? You're dropping it out of your shit, right? He dropped it. All of a sudden, he gets mass reported over there. Emerald flags it as quote unquote fraud. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? They tried to take the money out of my account. Right? That was only a gift. They tried to take the money out of my account. Show a screenshot. I'll bring it up later. They tried to take the money out of my account. I call my bank like, yo, what the fuck? Like this and that. It gets reversed. So what do? They negative my account based off of something that a viewer did because they didn't want to cover it for some weird reason. Streaming sites usually don't do that. So the fact that this disgusting Ice Warden that clearly thinks about me with cock in hand with these bald corners is still thinking about me because I won't play this guy in Street Fighter is wild to me. I gave this man 3 years. I told him 2-3 years ago it's going to be 5K. When he hit me again with the last video I dropped, I said it was going to be 5K. Now I'm going to up the price to 50K. So now it's going to cost you 50K. And not only do I need 1 rep of 315, I need 2 reps of 315 on the bench, and I need 2 squats of 315, 2 reps. If you could do 50K or 2 squats 315 or 2 bench press 315 on flat bench, then I'll play you. You choose 50 bands or you do 2 and 2 on the 315. All right. Now I heard that he's been flexing his muscle and all this type of shit. One of my guys sent me all this stuff he wanted me to react to. Let's look at some of the footage. I guess he's like, you know, I guess he started doing some Bowflex at the house or something like that. So let's click on these things real fast. Let me check. Like I said, he's one of those people that looks at the gym like stage fright. So the gym for Phil is stage fright. He's like, you know what, fucking, I'll just work out at home. I'm not going to fucking gym. I gotta stream. Like, I don't have time to go to the fucking gym. Everybody has time to go to the gym. He's just basically scared to go to the gym. He's scared to walk through the fucking door. All right, let me click on this. Somebody sent me a bunch of shit to react to of him doing squeegee tactics. Let me go to it. Where the fuck is the reaction? All right, I got it. Matter of fact, let's look at the whole clip before I do this.
Like, what's your problem? Now you owe us like thousands of dollars. So he's been streaming on Kick for like 2 months and hasn't made a penny.
All right, so here's the thing. Also, there's no way in the fuck that this man could have accumulated $7,000, $8,000 on Emerald in a matter of 2 months. I promise you that. Where does this dude stream? And does he multi? Because for a fact, there's no way in the fuck this nigga's made 8 bands in 2 months or 8 bands in a month on Emerald. He streams on Emerald and you think that this nigga, bro, you think that he's made 8 bands? The whole time he's been there, I guarantee you if he shows me his analytics, he has not accumulated that at all on that platform. So the fact that this man is even speaking finances to a nigga of my stature is wild. Like the fact that he would even talk about money in the same sentence when I literally said it's gonna cost you $5K for this pussy collab that you've been begging me for at 2 a.m. in the morning is literally fucking wild. Like, do you got the money or not? How many times is this guy gonna keep mentioning me?
Because he tried to scam them.
He tried to scam them.
And they immediately.
And then there's somebody with this debt shit. Bro, I could go downstairs right now and yell and you'll hear an echo. Why? Because the house is big. I don't even know what the fuck this guy's talking about. And I live in California. So you know everything is 5 times more difficult than living in any southern coast. Like, this is California. You're a nigga with a house? They're like, what the fuck? Like, wow, like, how did you... Wow. This guy's an idiot.
Immediately detected it and said, no, we paid you this money, but now you owe it back. You're actually streaming at a deficit.
Bro, look at this dude's corners. His corners are Redondo Beach. If you know what that means. If I'm him, I'm wearing a fedora at all times. If I'm him, I'm wearing a fucking hat at all times. There's no way in the fuck I'd show my head with these corners. This is insane. The hair is gone. You're on Jack Nicholson. Let it go. And I'm still tripping out over the fucking random Hawaiian shirts with the undershirt under it. See, us real men, we could wear these Hawaiian shirts and have muscles up under it. We're not wearing t-shirts under Hawaiian shirts. What is this Weekend at Bernie's style that he still happens to have? Like, what is this shit? He just wakes up, says, you know what, I think I'm going to wear this Hawaiian shirt today. Throws a black tee under it, slicks his hair back like Jack Nicholson and says, fuck it, let's do it.
Basically told him, you're forced to stream for us now because we overpaid you because you cheated. And if you don't,
I cheated because somebody dropped me tons of candies that had nothing to do with me, and I cheated. All right.
We're going to sue you. So he has to... Now he's a fucking slave. I mean, what kind of an idiot? He's actually a slave to Kick. Isn't that great?
I'm a slave to Kick. Now, now I'm going to be honest. I don't think Phil meant anything racial with this. So I know people talking about he called me a slave. Just because I happen to be black and he said slave, I don't consider it as something racial. He probably meant like I'm a slave to the platform. Meaning anybody could be a slave to the platform. I don't think he was meant it on some racial shit. The guy is such a fucking moron. He can't really articulate the proper words to express himself. And trust me, when your corners are this far back, you're going to be feeling air more than thinking about what's going on. There's too much breeze going on. So I just don't think he can think logically about what he's going to say next. So the best thing he could say is I'm a slave to the platform. Instead of saying like he's at a deficit to the platform, which he started to say, but the guy's such an idiot. He can't actually articulate the proper words to complete a sentence. Oh. And what the fuck game is he playing? Driver? Like, what the fuck is this game? Like, this is what the fuck he's doing on stream? Hold on, let me check something. Somebody told me to look at something real quick. Once. All right, never mind. I can't see it. Block and ban. Just people stalking me in the comments. Gotcha. All right, I think I got that shit. I mean, it might be. Hold on, let me look at this thing real quick. Shut up, dude. If you're not, never mind. These niggas gonna be on my platform regardless. Pointless to even talk about it. Why don't the comments want to load? What shit? Let me just do it this way. Yeah, I don't. What fucking game is this shit that this dude is playing? Wait, get out. Get the fuck away from me. Hold on, I'm almost done scanning this shit.
All I see is Megamind now, thanks chatter.
Alright, hold up. I'm almost done. I just gotta block some niggas off my page. Alright, bet. Back to what I was doing.
Oh.
I just can't get over the corners. And why does he not stream in HD in 4K? Is this a webcam? So he doesn't stream in HD to hide his corners even more. So you're looking at this man on a 2008 webcam. But the fact that we could still see that his hair is thin and he's balding on such an old cam shows that it must be really, really bad in 4K. Really, really bad. Let me click on some of these videos that the homie wanted me to check out.
Well, let me tell you something.
All right, so let's click on a couple of things. Oh my gosh. This is the guy talking about me? Poor dude, man. The Michael Keaton. I'm telling you, there's some sort of sexual obsession that this guy has with me. I don't even feel right bashing him. I kind of feel sorry for the guy, to be honest. You know what I mean? I really do. Just gonna scan through it.
Well,
So this looks like some sort of like, got another Hawaiian shirt with the undershirt under it. This is like a cat in the background, game over. Got the podcast mic, but doesn't do potting. Such a squeegee setup. Damn, man. This is the guy, huh?
Eventually my...
So the racing, like what is the concept of this racing game? He like drives around the city in a car that he wished that he has, and since is he out of gas, so he likes to do a racing game? Like what is this shit? All right, I'm not gonna click on the whole thing because I thought he was actually gonna show biceps or something like that. Somebody told me he was like just showing off his brand new him lifting weights or something. Clearly that's not happening. Okay, video isn't available, so I guess maybe they're removing him as I look at him.
well, let me.
DSP will take his shirt off for money, claims to be working out. You know what he looks like? Somebody that would play in like a classic Italian film. Like imagine like a classic Italian motherfucker just stalking a random black dude. It's another short sleeve Marshall shirt with the undershirt under it.
The shirt stays open. Okay?
Damn, man. Really feel sorry for this guy. Then he takes the shirt off.
Let's get some subs. Let's get 4 more subs on Kick. Let's get some tips. Let's get some super chats. Let's get a big bomb of gifted memberships. Drop those kicks in the chat right now over on Kick. Just take those kicks you have in your hand, just spill them all over the floor. All right, do it. And I'll come in like Luigi's Mansion with the vacuum, and I'll just shirts like constant. This. What the hell? Accident?
Oh my God. I feel weird even looking at this guy, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure when he looks at me, there's a jolt in his cock. He's sexually attracted to me, he just can't help but think about me. But me, I just feel odd looking at the guy, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm looking at somebody on the registered list. Like, I mean, the hairline, the creepy look, the weird childish bedroom or closet or whatever the fuck this is. And it changes colors too? Oh, fuck. Oh my God, bro. I'm not going to go through the rest of the videos. Like I said before, I'm going to need $50,000 now, which you're not going to be able to come up with. Definitely going to need you to hit 2 reps of 315 on flat bench press. and do 2 reps, 315 on squat. So you have a choice. Now it's 50K because inflation. The first 5K, I tried to be reasonable. Left you with the same price for 2 years. 5K, boosted it up to 50K, which you're not going to be able to afford, obviously. And then, or like I said, I'm giving you the easy way out where literally you just have to do 2 reps of 315 on bench press, record yourself at a local public gym, not some garage bullshit where you're afraid of the public and you're hiding from the general public. You got to be in a gym recording yourself. And then on top of that, I need you to hit 315 twice on squat in a public gym. All right, I'm not going to talk about this fucking weirdo again. This guy's a strong obsession with me because I won't play him in a video game. And I'll never understand what it is with these fucking weirdos. I'm telling you, it's got to be sexual obsession with these guys. Exactly. It's very simple to do. One or the other. Like, let's make it easy. I bookmarked this because somebody tagged me in it. I don't understand why I'm in this. These guys get way more money. They get sponsorships. Everybody dick rides. Why am I here? KSI gets all the money, sponsorships, everybody dick rides. Why am I here? Sponsorships, crazy money, everybody dick rides. Why am I here? Sponsorships, crazy money, everybody dick rides. Why am I here? Besides this fucker. Shit, for all I know, EDP might get more sponsorships. Shit, EDP might actually get more. I feel like he has a better, I feel like he gets less hate than me. And he was on some weirdo shit. So. It's like niggas are just programmed to fake dislike me. Basically. Just programmed. Bro, I don't even really fuck with LTG. Well, hold on, gang. Why don't you fuck with him? Shit, I don't know, bro, like this. Like, you ain't never seen that for his clips and shit? Like, he just be roasting niggas for no reason. That's not a valid reason to dislike somebody. Like, clearly I had a reason to roast whoever I'm talking about, right? But niggas don't think logically. You know what I mean?